Hello and welcome to Ready Bet Action. I am Titus
Perfect.
McCall.
Titus Midas joining us on the call. That was perfect.
He was very excited about that.
He's the cutest.
Yeah.
It
Hello.
was great.
Hi.
Hey.
How's everything going?
Good. Back, recovered from a day of Sunday Taylor Swift shots and football drinking, but we're back now. We're fully recovered.
It was the under 6.5 screenshot, or not screenshots, whatever. Her being on the screen. Shots of her on the screen.
Yeah.
Was under 6.5.
Yeah.
So
That's
anyone
pretty
had
good.
that bet. Yeah. It was right at 6.
I expected it more. So we'll see. We'll have a big Super Bowl show here coming up later this week. But yeah.
Yeah. Steve made us drink a strawberry lemonade vodka.
Oof.
Yeah. We're not going to say the brand because we're not sponsored by them yet. But if they'd like to, it was delicious.
No free pub. Yeah.
It rhymes with Tevska.
Yes. It doesn't actually at all, but you were close. Right letters, wrong order.
How you guys doing?
Perfect. Excited. I'm excited. We have Premier League action again with the FA Cup last weekend. And yes, the holiday season. We have had a very inconsistent schedule. So we had a bunch of games today. Arsenal and the like played. And then tomorrow, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, Brentford. Some fun games. If you're bored on a Wednesday afternoon or can sneak out of work, highly recommend. It's going to be some fun action.
Yes. I got some NBA stuff. I've loved the NBA. This is the time of year the NBA is starting to heat up. We got the trade deadline like next week. So typically what'll happen is some of these teams will make big trades to make their big push, and we'll get the All-Star game. And then after the All-Star game, it's like we're off and running to the playoffs. So I'm getting pretty excited about like prime NBA season, because if we're being honest, the first like 3.5 months don't really matter. So
it's the warm-ups.
It is
The long
it
warm-up.
really
I love
is.
the NBA so much. I love basketball. I think that's like one of my favorite. Basketball, hockey, like the quick moving sports. Football is
Yes.
sort of as well, but I love watching a good basketball. We're going to go to the Nuggets game on Friday. Very excited.
Oh, nice. Who are they playing? I didn't even look at their schedule yet.
Friday, we are playing Portland.
Oh, that should be a win. Should be, but you never know.
Yeah.
You all, anytime Stephon like tells me like, oh, we're going to the Avs game or we went to the Nuggets game, they get like, it's like horrific losses for our team. And I honestly think that maybe, y'all definitely don't get to go to playing playoff games. So if we lose to Portland on Friday, we might need to have a discussion about which games you're allowed to go to. Which ones are
So
you're
you're telling me that I should put a hefty sum on Portland money line, so that at
100%.
least I walk away with some winnings when we do lose.
Yeah, they'll be like 14-point dogs, but you'll still you'll crush it on that one.
Yeah,
just throw $5 on it, and you'll probably make like $30 on that bet.
I love it.
What do you call it in the betting world? A cooler? You're a physical cooler.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but my bets are straight fire, baby.
Yeah, and
Straight
you're
fire.
not the first person to tell him that he cannot go to some game. Like we've had other people be like, every time you go to a game, they lose horrifically for whatever, the Avs, the Nuggets, the Rapids.
Yeah,
so.
every time.
Broncos.
Yep, something that needs to be addressed.
All right, well, I'll leave now.
No. Give us your betting points first, and then you can think.
Okay.
You want to start with soccer today?
Yeah, let's dive into it. And I'm going to go to the game that starts the earliest, which is Tottenham hosting Brentford. Brentford is really struggling as of late. They've only won one of their last 5 matches, and they have been giving up multiple goals in every game other than against Crystal Palace. Tottenham, on the other hand, are doing quite well. They are getting a lot of players back from injury, as well as some of their players from AFCON. Of course, Son is still in the Asian Cup, so they will miss him. But without him, they have been doing just fine. They have scored multiple goals in each of their last 6 games, and they have only lost one of those. So our bet, we're going to take Tottenham to win and for them to score more than 1 goal against Brentford at home. I think this cashes. I forgot to put the juice in there, but it is at minus 110, I believe. I'll double check that and let you guys know. But I like this one a lot. It just feels pretty safe betting on a team that is in good form and just to score 2 goals. It's minus 135. Sorry. So there is a little bit of juice, but a surefire winner. Next, Eric, you're not going to love this one. You're not going to love this one because I'm kind of on Chelsea right here. This game, Liverpool-Chelsea, historically, they have drawn, the last 7 in a row, or is it 6? Either way, this game has just always ended in a draw, like over the last 3 years. So we're going to take Chelsea +1, which means if Chelsea wins or draws, we win this bet. If they lose by 1 goal, we get our money back. So we only need Chelsea not to lose by 2, and we're fine. So I like this. Chelsea has been playing much better recently. Yes, many of those wins are at home. They are traveling to Anfield, which is a tough place to play. Liverpool are out some players with the AFCON. Of course, Salah getting injured there doesn't help any either. So I like Chelsea, which is a weird... I feel gross betting on Chelsea, if I'm honest.
It's odd saying the words "I like Chelsea" in a sentence. Continue.
No, I'm done. I think I have to retire now. That's it. That's it for soccer.
Here's my hope. No, my hope as a Liverpool fan with the news of Jurgen Klopp retiring, who's been one of the best managers in football over the last 8 years, 7-8 years. Like he's been one of the best, and so I hope that they get this win one for him kind of a thing as he's on his way out. Kind of
that was the FA Cup over the weekend. They beat Norwich 4-1 or something crazy.
Yeah,
so they got their little bounce for him. They did a little tribute. So this is me hoping that they used up all that goodness then, and they have the coming back down to earth, the fall from grace. Chelsea gets to finally get one. No, I think this ends in a 1-1 draw. I kind of like the under in this one too. It's juiced. I think it's at 3.25 on the Asian handicap, which we'll get into sometime. It's far too complicated for right now, but I like the under. But I'm done talking soccer now. Okay. We can talk buckets. Buckets.
I know I don't have a Nuggets pick, even though they're playing tomorrow night, but I try not to give a lot of homer picks on this particular episode. Also, it's hard to get lines on player props the day before, and it's also hard to get lines just on games, especially if teams are playing the day before. They're typically not giving lines until their game from the night before is finished. So that's why we're not always giving you a full slate of NBA picks, is because there's not really a ton available. And then the ones that are, I'm only giving us stuff that I really like because I don't want to just give out stuff for the sake of giving it out. So that's the context for NBA. I do want to get to a point, hopefully, where we're doing a little more live, during the middle of the day and stuff. We can get people out, especially for the playoffs. We'll be having more of this stuff. So cool. Yeah. Let me jump into NBA. I'm going to go ahead and start. We'll just go in order here of these games. I'm going to go with the Kings. Sacramento Kings are visiting the Miami Heat tomorrow. The Heat, I'm going to take them at -1.5. Both of these are very good teams, but both are fighting for these playoff spots. I think Jimmy Butler has a bit of motivation to continue to play well. I just think it's always a hard swing for a team like the Kings to get all the way to Miami and be on an East Coast road trip. So give me a really well-coached Heat team. I just like the -1.5. I thought that's a nice low number for the home team, as they've been playing really well.
Can I ask you a quick question, Eric?
Yes.
Do you understand soccer more or less than I understand your basketball? Because you start talking, more. I know who Jimmy Butler is, but other than that, I don't know, Jen, if you you start talking basketball, where do the Kings play again? Where are they traveling from?
What?
It's more. She knows who Sacramento Kings are. Jen's from the Bay, dude.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. I wasn't sure. I was okay. What? It's not basketball.
Your European is showing right now. And this isn't.
I know. It is.
These are Eric's picks. What are you doing?
It is. No, I'll take it. I understand your soccer more than you understand my basketball, and it's a fun trade-off. We'll stick in the same game though. Give me Domantas Sabonis, who's the Kings star center. And under 12.5 rebounds, which is a little scary because the dude can pop off 20 rebounds a night if he wants to. He's been hitting this number under 90% his last 10 games, however, And then he's going against Bam Adebayo, who's just like a rebounding machine. So like I just like the combo of the consistency over the last 10 games. And then Adebayo is probably not the game where Sabonis is going to break this number. If he's going to do it, it's not going to be against one of the better rebounders in the NBA. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my neck out there with Sabonis to get under 12.5 rebounds. Last but not least, this is just a pick against the Brooklyn Nets. We got the Phoenix Suns. They're going to need to start rounding into form soon. They're doing fine. They have a pretty good road record at like 13-10. The Nets have like a pretty poor just record. I mean, I could say home and away, but they're just not good. So I really like the Suns to go ahead and take care of business against the Nets. The Suns need to get healthy and keep their full team together on the court. And I think they're going to start putting it together here pretty soon in the West. So we'll see how that goes. But that's it for me for the NBA. I'm excited for some. I'll probably be asking. I'll probably putting something on the Nuggets tomorrow as well, but nothing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Devin Booker healthy?
Well, that's the thing is like you never on any given night, like anything could change. It doesn't really change my pick that like Booker, Bradley Beal, or Durant could sit out. Like I don't know what the total amount of games that those three have played together are, but I could tell you it's not very many. But right now, and they need to start playing together.
Well, I was going to say, like with the playoffs coming up, I would imagine that starts happening sooner than later.
Yeah, they have to. Like they have to get on the court. Otherwise, it's going to be like last year. They'll go play someone like the Nuggets. Not even like they could go play the Thunder and probably get just swept off, just get swept because they're going to be play these like really cohesive teams, and they're trying to go with like the old like three-headed superstar approach, which I think is just kind of outdated in the NBA right now. I think you need a lot more depth, but like if you're going to do it, your superstars actually have to be healthy, and they haven't proven that. So I think they're going to go. They'll get taken by someone like the Thunder or the Nuggets in the playoffs if they don't start putting it together. So.
Funny that you mentioned the Thunder. I was at a Thunder Nuggets game and the Nuggets lost. So
I'm worried about the Nuggets playing the Thunder in the playoffs. Like we played the Thunder twice at home and lost both times, and we play the Thunder tomorrow night in Oklahoma City. So I don't know. You got to go in and beat the Thunder and show that you're not going to just like roll over to this like young up and coming team because they have our number right now. They're scary, dude. Like they're scary. Anyways, we'll do a playoff preview here in the next couple months.
Yeah. Exciting. I heard somebody interviewing Jokic about like, what were they asking him? Like, is it tough playing? It was when the Steve Kerr, he's bitching about how loud the music is. Right. And Jokic, like, if you could see where I used to play, and somebody found a clip and posted it, I will post it on Ready Bet Actions. But it's like a ring of fire around the stadium, and people it's like thunderously loud. And he was like, it's not even in the same atmosphere. Like, it's completely different.
Yeah.
I have no problem playing basketball when the music.
Yeah, playing in Serbia is like an insane, like just chaos. And they're like, oh, are you having is this like something that you're used to? And he's like, have you even seen these clips? Yeah, I saw that.
I found one. I'll post it. It was so good. I saw it. I was like, holy shit. It's impressive.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Love it.
All right. Any other picks to go over for the night?
I don't think so.
All right.
I
Well,
do not think so.
Tuesday, January 30th. 2024. We'll be back on Thursday. Going over some more picks then. Yeah, cool. I'm Jen Jones in my Canadian tuxedo, earning
nice
explicit content label. Eric, where are you at?
I'm Eric Doran at Doran _Eric on all of the sites. Hold on, I put them up. All of these sites, you can find me at that.
Yeah.
And then we got Stay Fun Laco too, but we're Ready Bet Action at all of those sites too. So feel free to come follow and all of those things. Do y'all want to do a quick rundown for the people who want to fast forward to the end of this? And
yeah, exactly.
Decide they didn't want to listen to the rest of the episode.
Yeah, for sure. So I've got 2 Premier League picks. I'm going to go Tottenham on the money line and over 1.5 goals versus Brentford. And that's at -135. And then we are going to take Chelsea +1 traveling to Liverpool at Anfield. And that's at -110.
Awesome. Give me the Kings versus Heat in the NBA. Give me the Heat -1.5. Also in that game, give me Sabonis under 12.5 rebounds. And then give me the Suns -3.5 versus the Nets. But that's it.
Short and sweet. Yeah. All right.
Perfect. All right. We will talk to everyone later. Y'all have a good night and we'll make some money.
Yeah. Let's make lots of money.
Oh, I hope so.
Good night.